So there's been this, as folks know, during the sequester and during the Republican cut-a-thon, they basically gutted unemployment benefits, right? And now we're seeing the economy slowly starting to turn around and we're starting to add jobs. But responding to the good news about the economy last week, influential conservative columnist, and he's somebody who I know, Charles Krauthammer, declared conservatives have won the debate over long-term unemployment insurance. He argues that conservatives who basically gutted the insurance programs, really didn't mean anything because the economy is still creating jobs. But herein lies, and listen, I love Charles Krauthammer like the next guy, but herein lies the problem. There's a couple problems with his argument. Argument number one, yes, he is right. So we are seeing that the economy is adding jobs. That does not necessarily that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be helping those who need to get back on their feet, right? Because if we want an economy at full unemployment, which is 5% for folks out there who don't know, right? 5% unemployment is what you call the full unemployment rate, right? For us to get the economy there, one, it's going to require for us to increase our labor participation rate, and two, it's going to require us to get those discouraged workers back in the marketplace. And the best way to do that is giving them incentive to get into the marketplace. And by extending unemployment benefits, you give them a chance to, one, get back in the marketplace, two, have a chance to buy food for their kids, right? And three, you also prime up the economy. Now, you guys folks know economics is my thing. And unemployment insurance is what economists call, automatic triggers during times of recession, or we won't say the R word, so we'll call it bacon for the purposes of this conversation. So during the times of bacon, right, what you need to do is you've got to find a way to put money into the economy to cause folks or to invoke spending, to increase people's marginal propensity to spend, right? And when you give them unemployment benefits, and they're not that much, folks out there, it's about $300 a week. Not much. They will spend all that money, and that money goes back into the economy. And you guys have heard me talk about this over and over again about the idea of the money multiplier. So if I put $1 in, $4 come out, because my $1 goes to buy a pack of gum at CVS. And CVS uses that $1 and they pay their employee. And that employee goes to McDonald's and they spend that $1 and they buy a dollar fry. And McDonald's is allowed to give that $1 to their employee. And this money continues to penetrate our system and grow our economy. That is why you need unemployment insurance. One, to help the unemployed, but two, to help the economy recover in times of economic downturn. America, if we want to get the economy back on track, what we've got to do is we've got to find a way to invest in America's greatest resources, its people. And this is where Republicans are fundamentally wrong, and they've missed the boat. Right? And why there's so many folks out there who are just not beat for the Republican Party, because they don't understand that the only way to really make this economy work is to fund Americans. They refuse to do it. Absolutely, positively refuse to do it. And then they rejoice at the fact that the unemployment rate has decreased, even though they've done nothing to help it. Besides making the situation work, they've not passed one bill that created one job. Not one bill that created one job. So what is it that they want for the American economy? That's the question we should be asking ourselves here, folks. That is the question we should be asking ourselves.